wretched infidels. You are not worthy to walk on the dirt beneath your boots.
Who is this madman?
I am the warden of Constantinople. I am the champion of the Byzantine Empire. I am Tactikios Lente, and I will break you all.
Champions of our Colosseums, not battlefields.
Indeed, this is no playground, friend.
Damned invaders, you will pay for your impudence. Blood.
Is blessed by the heavens, Esteban. This is not the curse as we know it. It does not belong to hell.
Then how do we defeat him?
Your crusade takes the Lord's name. I will purify your soul. For your sin, your logic is flawed, and your crusade will not find what you have come for.
Coward! You're not escaping us!
You are a mighty force indeed, trespassers.
Master Tatakios, let us cover your retreat. Do not dishonor yourself with an unfair fight.
Be wary, Varanians. They are much stronger than they seem, but no matter. The walls of the Yeticule will halt their advance. Templar, we will meet again. You do not belong to hell.
I'll give you a boost of this column!
All right, ready when you are.
Quite a reception! Those would have gone straight through my doublet!
Yes, I'm afraid we're going to have trouble going through them.
Well, if there's one thing I have learned over the years, it's when you can't win, leave! So much for honor!
C'est la vie. Honor has made more dead men than it has made victors.
Which side are we supposed to run along, Dance? We don't have that many options!
How many times must I tell you? Searching your soul might open up more options?
Right, let's split up! We'll be skewered if we stick together!
The usurper, Alexius III, both a traitor and a coward, took fright and ran away at the first sight of the crusading army. Alexius IV took advantage of the empty throne and reclaimed it, sharing power with his blinded father, Isaac II. As the Crusaders awaited their contractual payment of 200,000 marks, they settled into the Latin district of the city. Time passed. Days succeeded days, weeks to weeks, and months to months. Dens, my son, while waiting for the crusade to rediscover its purpose and set sail for Jerusalem, investigated de Montferrat's deeds. Esteban made friends easily, and his shrewd bartering offered him and Dens a comfortable way of life. Alas, the information they sought kept slipping from their fingers. Despite de Montferrat's movements in Constantinople, the nature of his actions remained clandestine. It was clear that de Montferrat was looking for something, but the High Baron was too well guarded and Esteban had to keep his distance. Meanwhile, the relationship between the Crusaders and the Byzantines began to sour. The two factions could no longer dwell in the same city. Alexius IV negotiated for more time to gather their fee and settled them across the Bosporus in hopes of easing the mounting tension. In January 1204, a coup led by a man known as Merciful abruptly ended the agreement between the Crusaders and Alexius IV. Word reached the camp that Merciful had strangled Alexius IV, proclaimed himself Alexius V, and then killed Isaac II. With no means of going home, much less the funding to set out for Jerusalem again, the Crusaders and the Venetians turned their gaze on the wealth that Constantinople had to offer them. In the end, they decided to take possession of its splendor by force.
This machine is not going to lose its balance and fall right over. I mean, pretty high up here.
Oh, you mean to tell me that the agile and spry Esteban is afraid of heights? You should probably stop shaking, or you're going to miss all your shots.
An elite marksman such as I? Wasn't I there to help you win that tournament? You know, I'd wager the reason we were chosen for this mission is because de Villadois saw my perfect aim. He knows that when he needs a crossbow, I'm the man to shoot it.
So it's your fault we're on the front lines. I'll keep that in mind.
Hands! Archers! And they have flaming arrows!
We'll have to take them down quickly, Esteban.
Incoming!
Get down, Esteban! Their arrows are ablaze. Protect the siege tower.
Let's not give them enough time to shoot. Those archers are aiming for the tower!
What do you want me to say? Shoot them! Let that stuff hit us! This tower will go up like parchment!
Slaughter these fools!
Those stairs will take us to the yard.
Lead the way, hombre. I've got your back. Die! Die! Idiotas!
Ah, that was close. Remind me to knock some sense into them when we get back to the camp.
Need I remind you? We are on the same side! Very unfortunate, hombre. We'll never get down this way now.
Don't worry. Looks like they managed to destroy the central tower as well. Now the path on the other side will be clear.
Good. I hope they stop pounding us. We're not cattle.
Yet you are as sensitive as a Spanish cow.
Excellent! My superior military strategy triumphs for us all, and the battlement is taken! Well done, soldiers!
His strategy, my eye. That bastardo almost got us crushed by his trebuchets.
Superior tactics indeed. I'm sure they'll name this courtyard after him. We'll see.
The courtyard, the plunder.
Great man, deserving of his place in history. He will be remembered for these shrubberies. Esteban, look, up there. It's Merciful, the man who started all this.
I think you're right. He's the murderer that the Montferrat is after. But how did you spot him from so far away?
I don't know, but it's strange. I can feel the damned. And if I was able to sense his aura from down here, it must mean he is a very powerful damned soul.
Well then, I guess we'll be walking into the furnace again. Stay on your toes, hombre. Look at them, running around like fools. If they only knew that Merciful is waiting up there in his garden, just a stone's throw away. Come on, Dance! Hold the more glory for us when we capture him!
The devious Esteban would fight for righteous glory? Are you now a lawless man of principles and honor?
Glory, honor, all of that. It's a bit abstract to me. All I know is that when glory shows up, gold usually follows. Ha ha ha!
Forward!
There they are! Get them!
Die! Die!
We can't get through!
Your perception honors you, my friend. There are worse things coming from behind you.
All right, step aside. This is a job for Esteban, the most accurate bowman in Europe. Now!
Help me lift that iron door, will you, Esteban?
How did you kill the most elite soldiers of our god?
Tell us which way Merciful went, and your life will be spared, friend. I swear it.
He's most likely in his palace. It doesn't matter anyway. If you continue on this path, that's where you will end up.
Hear me, then. You shall live to see tomorrow. I thought my offer was fair, but you don't seem to value your life.
This is madness!
No. This is the curse!
I've never seen you so angry, Danes. That was downright Spartan.
You'll have to tell me about it later.
I knew no simple crusaders would make it this far. But Templars, you are another story. That is why I've prepared a most fitting reception.
You feel safe hiding behind the portcullis? It won't hold us for long.
Perhaps it won't, but them, they'll keep you occupied. Death.
We'll never get the gate open with all these souls after us.
Is there no end to those infernal wells? We'll be overwhelmed if we don't watch it.
You're right. We'll have to find a way to seal them. If we can make those domes fall, we have to destroy enough columns for the dome to collapse.
We can finally breathe. closed like a brothel at noon.
Weapon is no more. Come on! The portcullis, this way!
I can't wait to give that so-called emperor a proper bashing. I'll show him what it means to be imperial.
He fled, but not to worry. He won't get far.
Look! He's running away again! That coward!
Let's not waste any more time then. You want to get merciful compassion? Judging by the number of soldiers that stand in our way, the sword will be blunt before we get there.
settled for giving a few Byzantines a good bashing first. Hors d'oeuvres! Let's slaughter these fools!
My weapon is wrong!
My weapon broke! Should have seen it.
There they are! Get them! You fight like your mothers!
Just fell to pieces!
Rest in peace. You know what scares me most about these crucifixes? What? That we don't know who could have left them here.
More numerous they are.
Maybe you don't kill them fast enough.
My weapon is broken!
Die, you dogs!
slaughtering the entire palace?
At least we saved the best for last. The sea will run with your blood!
You again. You have an annoying habit of staying alive.
And you have an annoying habit of running away like a cobarde!
You know perfectly well why we've come for you, murderer. Constantinople will find an emperor worthy of its throne, once I have made you worm fodder.
You know nothing, boy. The Comanid dynasty has led this empire on a slow path to destruction over the centuries. Alexius IV never deserved the throne. He was a coward and a liar, and he never would have paid you.
So you strangled him? If you plan on ruling your people with the same methods you used to take the throne, Constantinople ill needs an emperor such as you!
I don't care what you think. Since my men couldn't manage to stop you, we'll do it myself!
Let's make it hot! I have you this time, Merciful! Surrender, now!
You'll never take me alive!
What a coward! I told you he had an annoying habit of running away.
Luckily, we do have an annoying habit of staying alive. Let's get after him, Esteban!
I hope we don't have to go in. Nothing is more irritating to walk in than wet leather. Shrinkage, you know?
Right now, the only irritating thing in the room is you.
The flames of hell will devour you!
Nez, we're not getting through that without getting roasted.
Right. It'll be impossible as long as the curse is active. And that coward Merciful is the one keeping it in effect. Let's take him down!
We'll have to choose our powers at the same time. Join me in the flames, would you?
I acknowledge your power, knights. Whether it is in this world or the other, these bats will be your tomb. This isn't over!
Each time we destroy one of these crucifixes, I feel someone is watching us.
Nez, that's creepy.
The throne is not the only thing I've inherited. The power of this dynasty's ancestors is mine to control.
What you consider an heirloom is nothing but a curse, usurper. You are exploiting a power you have no precepts of!
You cowards! Had this fight been fair, I would have destroyed you both. Why did fate see fit to send not one but two damned knights?
The odds of the fight had nothing to do with it. The curse is not so easily tamed, and it will always triumph over its puppets like you.
Yeah, and after that, you go to hell. But it's true, right?
With this curse comes a grave consequence that apparently you failed to see, murderer. We are damned. You thought only in the moment, and what power the curse provided. Just like you, my curse was an heirloom. Have you ever even considered that your bloodline, all of your descendants, will now be cursed for eternity? You fool, Merciful! Constantinople deserves a greater emperor than you!
Stop them! Don't let them follow me!
Die, dogs!
Byzantine Emperor! Vagrants! Vagabonds! What do you want of me?
We came to re-establish justice. You strangled Alexius IV and killed his father. How does the saying go? An eye for an eye?
Good point, Dames. I wonder, how shall we strangle you? I think we should draw it out, so you can truly enjoy the last of your hair. Or, we could just hang you. But that would be too quick for a bastardo such as yourself.
No, please.
Then I shall offer you but a single recourse, murderer. A relic is hidden in Constantinople, and I want it. Where is it?
A relic? I don't know. I know nothing about it.
Interesting. I wonder how long it will take your throat to constrict before your eyeballs are dangling on your cheeks, hombre.
Ooh, very nice, Esteban. Your reputation as a world-class torturer is well-deserved.
All right. You win. I'll tell you about the relics.
Wait. Relics? How many are there exactly?
Let him speak, Esteban.
There are two of them in Constantinople. The first is a spear.
And where exactly can we find it?
It rests in the Capitolium, the heart of the city.
Got it. And the second one?
The Crown of Thorns. Find Princess Theodora. She knows where it is. I've told you everything I know. I prefer that you kill me now. Anything is better than being turned over to those cursed High Barons.
It is in this act that you shall see the difference between us, Merciful. I am no murderer. For the honor of the Templars courses within my veins.
You are a good man, Templar, and you carry the soul of a noble knight. But you are damned, just like me. And we'll meet again. In hell.
At last, we have arrived.
The Capitolium. Is this considered hallowed ground?
It is sacred. The sanctuary of the relic we have come for.
Finally putting your cards on the table, de Montferrat?
It's of little use to continue the charade. Your orders are to enter that building and retrieve the relic, de Bale.
And what makes you think I won't disappear with it?
Because without the fragment, which is already in my possession, the other relic is useless. When you return, all we have to do is arrive at a suitable arrangement.
If it means so much to you, why not get it yourself, de Montferrat?
Come now. Will you not accept the honor of being entrusted with a mission of such vital importance? Now go and be quick about it. We will protect the entrance to the yard. I've been searching for this relic for far too long, de Bale. Do not disappoint me.
I have a bad feeling about this, Esteban. I feel very threatened.
What is it this time? More cursed generals? Demons?
Forget the premonitions for now. The main gate is locked. We have to find another way in.
I wonder how many troops are holed up in there. The sea will run with your blood! There's no way we can trudge through that water. Our armor will drown us.
Well, I know at least one place where water cannot dwell.
Careful, Dennis. It's a real furnace in here.
Yes. A furnace that seems to have been fatal to dozens of bombs. Such a concentration of damned souls. Must have been mass grave one time or another.
Damn it! How many are there? I gave up counting!
Stay strong! This door must hold!
They haven't seen us yet. Maybe if we get closer, discreetly. It looks like we should favor a more direct approach.
The relic Boniface has been looking for all this time is here. Somewhere, just under our noses.
Right, but where could it be hidden?
I don't know. Let's seek it out. Whatever is left of the spear in this box is yet another relic of the crucifixion, Esteban.
What you have in your hands might as well be the reason we attacked Constantinople, Andre. The reason why so many lives were lost. This very reason, and none other.
We should take it and leave. We can't let de Montferrat use it for whatever he's scheming.
You know that de Montferrat is going to unleash his entire pack on us, don't you? This is very risky, but you're right. I don't want to see his plan come to fruition any more than you do. And if we don't steal that thing, I'll have missed out on the biggest heist of my entire life.
In this case, the theft is just, Esteban. Esteban! The spear it once was is a holy relic. Do you know what this means? One of us may be able to free himself.
Dens? Any suggestions?
Ah, here you are, de Bale. And I was afraid you would try to give me the slip.
We won't let you get your hands on the relic, de Montferrat.
Come now, you wouldn't know the first thing about what to do with it. Give it to me, and I shall share its powers with you. Come, young de Bale. Don't you see? Together we can become masters of the East, from Europe to the Orient.
I desire no such conquests. These relics should never be used to gather power. I'll bring them to my father. He will know what to do with them.
Jean de Bale has no more answers than you do. Besides, had he listened to me, he would be by my side now, instead of wandering like a vagrant in the deserts of Syria.
I knew you had met my father in the past. He is a man of justice. It comes as no surprise to me that he chose not to follow you.
Your father was nothing but a fool. He cost me years of valuable time. And that deceitful Martin Del Gase was just as much a thorn in my side. No wonder they were such great friends. Is the son as foolish as the father? I had thought him smarter. Consider carefully, Dens. I never swear my oaths more than once.
Dens, I don't want to die. There are only two of us, and they're far too many. De Montferrat, if it's the spear you want, there you have it.
Nice try.
You got to admit it was pretty close.
The Spaniard's answer goes for both of us. I would never make a deal with you. Hell itself would be hard-pressed to open its dark gates for your kind. De Montferrat, I will use the relics to find redemption. As for you, the end has come.
So be it.
Die, you dogs!
You see, DeBale, you should have taken my offer. You let Merciful go free, but I am not so merciful.
Esteban! Esteban!
I'm all right, hombre. I was just taking a little siesta. But what's going on here? Is this it? Are we dead?
You are still alive. For now. You are damned. You are delicacies. I am the one who will draw the final breath from your souls. Then, I will escort you to your eternal silence.
We have already defeated you twice. We do not fear you. We can't get any closer, Esteban. We must find a way to match its power.
Look at the light! Over there! I recognize it. It'll lead us, like a lighthouse to the shore.
And we have no time to spare.
I am death. I cannot be vanquished.
We have no time to spare. haven't a moment to lose. Let's not linger here.
Wait a second. I am quite disappointed. Not even a single coin. Just this miserable piece of wood.
This piece of wood is more valuable than all the gold in the world, Esteban! Well done!
Let's get out of here. Boniface may be down, but he's not out. We'd better not stick around.
I know. He won't hesitate to use the full extent of his might against us. His men will be on us like bloodhounds on the hunt.
Nice line. Perhaps you are becoming a warrior poet, hombre.
How are we supposed to find the princess? We hardly know this city. We don't even know where we're going.
Look! It's them! Yes, I can already taste that reward!
I told you it was time to get going.
Stop it!
Come on, one door for each of us.
At your service, Templar de Vale! Phew. Maybe now we can catch our breath.
No need to hide, De Bale. I'll always be only a step behind.
Not yet. Bonifaz must be burning the door from the other side. Come on, it's not going to hold.
Oh, great! A dead end!
It's the last thing we needed.
We're going to be in deep trouble very quickly, Dens.
Tell me, what would your lucky star have us do in a time like this?
She would tell us to run away as quickly as our legs can carry us. And since that's impossible, she says to strengthen the door that separates us from our pursuers.
We need a decisive end to this argument. The kind that is 50 feet high, weighs about 6 Spanish cows worth, and would be imposing enough to seal the way for good.
Say, the kind of decisive end an antique stone pillar would make?
It's under construction. Let's burn those wooden pallets. The weight of the column should take care of the rest.
Hell draws near. De Bale, where are you hiding?
I must admit, that was more decisive than I could have hoped for.
It is my lucky star, I tell you! My lucky star!
reason these crucifixes are here.
Maybe this is how a demon marks his territory. Hide!
I remember him, Esteban. That's our old friend, the captain of the guard of Constantinople.
What was his name again?
Lente. Tatakios Lente.
Monsters! They've brought down the column of Theodosius! Barbarians! We must put a stop to their crimes! Those Latin dogs think they can do as they please here. They bring only violence and destruction to our city. Sin guides their hands. Avarice is their only creed. With our whips at their backs, they will rebuild our city with the same fervor they put into destroying it. In this moment, however, it is crucial to contain their assault and aid the citizens of our fair city. We are the guardians of Constantinople. I am counting on you, my faithful warriors. I must go to the Great Palace. Defend that passage at all costs. We will meet again, warriors, here or in the afterlife.
You know, Dens, I've seen a lot of places in my life. But look at this huge square. Hombre, I've never seen anywhere so big. Look at the size of that column. Have you ever seen such a monument?
Men are capable of building true marvels. What a shame that they show as much ardor in destroying them. But try to stay focused, Esteban. Alas, no time to be tourists.
Each time we step off the path, we find amazing treasures. Archers on the roof!
Esteban. Let the iron of our blades sing again.
Say, lads, what's your plan for when we reach the Great Palace? You don't think they're just going to smile and hand us the relic, do you?
Really don't know, Esteban. See when we get there. Like we always do.
They shall die by our hands!
Where did Tatakios go? Blends in better here than in hell.
I'm soaked to the bone.
Rain washes the blood from one's arm. It was comforting.
your arse, old man. I suggest you hide somewhere, because I won't save it twice.
The Templars and their damned honor! Let them die!
Honor. It separates the knight from the thief.
This is my treasure! No one will take it from me!
You disgust me. I never imagined the atrocities this crusade could commit.
The smell of innocent blood makes me sick.
What's wrong with you?
Enough blood has been spilled by your greed.
I'm a bandit, and even I won't accept this.
served him well.
I've always dreamt of taking down an enemy officer. Have you lost your mind? You're on the wrong side.
This is not madness, but treason! Let's kill them! Esteban is going to be outnumbered!
Madre de Dios! What a fight! Now to see what they've got in their pockets.
I warned you that our alliance would cease at the end of the fight.
You're making a mistake. We are not your foes.
Captain, at last! Here you are!
We are overwhelmed. We must fall back to the palace. Only you can give that order.
Very well. Fall back we shall. Defending the Imperial family is our highest priority.
Tatakios, allow us to join you. The threat that this empire faces goes beyond the sack of its beautiful city.
And you lack men. You cannot turn down 2 more blades into ranks.
Enough! You too are responsible for the very situation you described. The enemies of my enemies do not have to be my friends.
Let's slaughter these fools!
No. You help me. And for that, I will spare your lives. Consider us even.
But Grumpy Dents, he's right after all. We're not on the same side. Don't be too hasty, hombre. We will do what we do best. Cling to the shadows at a distance. Oh, come on! Don't be like that! You still get your princess, hero!